Hello, my honey bunny darling sweethearts. My name is Bella, and Grub. And today we have,
Hi, my name is Ola. Hi.
and we are so tired because this is our second attempt of doing this video, and I don't know if should we do it because I feel like we've spent so much energy in first video, but I hope it's gonna be okay.
Yeah. It,
So, how do you feel?
um, I, I, I'm sorry. I'm the beginner. Um, yeah, I also tired because it's like 2 a.m. right now.
Oh wow, I
Y-
didn't know.
Yeah, like it's 2 a.m. And yeah, we did make a first video, but somehow we had some technical issues.
That is crazy, guys, because I've checked everything like lights and sound, but I did not check my own sound. So typically, I have 30 minutes video long where Ole is talking about everything but me. So, our first video was about family and everything, but we decided that this video is gonna be about.
Um, since we are immigrants, so we decided to share our experience. What are the problems? What are the pros, the cons? What the obstacles we had? Because it's been like for both of us 3 years. As we live in Berlin, the time flies. This is crazy. Like every time. I mean, if I meet someone and they be like, "Oh, how long have you been around in Berlin?" And I'm like, 3 years. And then I'd be
It's
like,
almost four, actually.
it's all.
Yeah, we're not far from four already.
This is
And
crazy.
this is truly crazy because what I've noticed in immigration that time flies fast. I feel like loneliness somehow maybe in the moment it might feel like, oh my God, I don't know when this day will end. But when you look back, you realize that you spent your like multiple years in a foreign country and you're not even feel like you're not belonging to your home country no more. And my first question to my guest is tell me what was the first problem you faced and how you dealt with it.
Um, the first problem. Oh my God, that was so long time ago. I think. Well, let's start there. That was not my will to come to Germany. That was a very spontaneous decision, and I was never prepared for this. Just like one day, my family like leave this house, let's say, and the problem is since I wasn't prepared for living in a new country with completely different rules, with completely different people, with different language. That was the first problem, just to understand what am I supposed to do to stay here, what papers I need, where should I go, how do I make an appointment. That was the first problem. And if you ever been to Germany, or if you have friends that have ever been to Germany, you must know how hard it is to get all your paperwork because of the bureaucracy here. It's literally crazy. They still use letters, like physical letters. They will not send you an email. They will send you a letter per post. So yeah, I didn't know that, and that was like the really first problem. But thankfully, I had people who supported me in the beginning, who helped me a lot with all the paperwork, with all my documents, with place where I stayed. So yeah, but I managed somehow it, and I'm still here.
And my mm, I actually forgot my question.
What was your first
First
problem?
problem. Oh, I'm gonna say that my first problem was that I was not prepared at all. I wouldn't say that the situations pushed me to appear in Germany, but that was not my choice as well, you know. So since I'm a girl in Kazakh household, when I was finishing my school, I've been having a lot of courses. Like I always dreamt about studying abroad and living abroad too. And I had like courses for national Kazakh exam and also for IELTS. And I was looking at my mock results, you know, and that was so bad. But IELTS was okay, you know. I always knew that I was baddie, but my national test exam was so bad. So I knew that I'm not gonna make it in my home country. And also, I've realized that I have no idea. Okay, IELTS is IELTS, but where I'm going to apply, what I'm going to study, what I'm going to do, and I decided that I'm going to have an academic year. Right? How does it called actually? Not
Like a gap year.
yeah, 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 gap academic year. Yeah, I wanted to have a gap year, so I told my parents that I'm so afraid to tell y'all, but I'm not gonna make it. I want to pass for my own, like, you know, get a scholarship or maybe study free, but like I don't want to study in an expensive place because moving abroad is a huge waste of finances, money. But yeah, it's what?
Let's say it's not a waste. You are investing in yourself.
Exactly, exactly. I
That's it.
like the perspective of view.
Yeah,
That's true, yeah.
yeah.
So it was investing, right? And I situations pushed me like I let them to allow me to study abroad, but they had to choose a country. So they chose Germany, but they had no idea what Berlin is. And I feel like now they're regretting it so much because whenever we have a conflict, they're like, oh my God, no, we shouldn't have sent her to that country and to that city specifically. But you know what? I don't care. I love it.
Yeah, like we're already here.
Period.
You can do nothing. Well, you
And
actually can do something, but I mean, we don't care. As long as we already here, it's been like 3 years. So,
my second question
oh, she's
is
prepared.
I'm actually not. I'm just, you know, generation questions. And so, my second question is what you wish you knew before moving to Germany? Poo, poo, poo.
um. Oh, that's a good one. Um. Oh, I gotta think.
I can answer first, maybe.
Yeah.
So, since I was a teenager, I decided to put myself in a situation where I decided to not search up anything about Germany. And I had like period of time where I was free out of exams and just was waiting for my visa. And instead of studying German, for example, instead of like getting to know about the country, I was literally like I told myself I actually wanted to be a big surprise for me. Oh my god. So,
Really?
yes, I didn't know anything about Germany. And I put myself in that situation because I was a crazy punk teenager. I'm like, I'm gonna deal with anything. Like, I don't care. I like surprises. Oh my god, I would never do that again. I'm thinking if in the future I'm moving to another country, oh, I got to know everything that I can. And one thing I wish I knew is anything. I wish I knew anything about the country I was moving in.
Well, I had a different situation because again, that was very spontaneous decision, like really spontaneous, like the day I decided. I mean, that was not like really my decision, but my parents' decision. Exactly that day I left. So I never thought that I would be in Germany or another country. But I think if I would plan to go to another country, I would definitely learn a little bit of language, a little bit, not judging at all. We all been there. We listen and
Okay.
we don't judge.
You listen and you
We
don't
don't
judge.
judge. We sometimes we do judge, but not in that case because
Okay.
we're just
Okay.
learning how to be adults. Okay.
Yay.
I would maybe I would, I don't know what would I do. I don't know really. This is a very hard question because, well, I mean, probably I would ask how all the paperwork works in that in that country where I'm going to move to. Чешется нос, я не знаю.
It's okay, go.
Я не
Take your
могу.
time, take your time.
I would definitely,
Okay.
I would definitely, блин, я как вся чешусь. I'm sorry, guys. Um, yeah, I think I would ask how it goes with like whole.
Girl, it's okay.
I don't
It's okay. I
know.
think you're tired.
I am definitely like I would ask how it works with the appointments, like what do I do for my documents,
Okay, we got
how
it.
it all works, like what am I supposed to do,
Hmm.
what are the people, what is their mood, like what is the vibe of that country and
Here's the
stuff.
next question.
Oh,
So, if you could give your advice to your younger self, like 3.5 years ago, what advice would you give to yourself before
do it,
moving here?
do it, go for it, do it, risk it. It will definitely work. And if you will regret that you did it, at least you tried. At
Oh,
least you tried and you regret because it didn't work, or I don't know, whatever reason. It's better to regret that it didn't work rather than regret that you never tried it. So do it, try it, go for it. Never go low, go only high because we have to shine. We have to shine and we have to do what we do and we don't have to be afraid. We can be afraid because everything is new to us, especially when you are alone in another country. Just go for it. Give it a try. That's fine if you are afraid or something. If you don't like it, it's pretty much it. You don't like it, then don't do it. You like it, then you do it. That's pretty much it, really. Like that's how I
it is
try.
just simple.
It's very simple. Like some people be like, what the fuck? Like I don't want or something. But I mean,
Okay.
I don't know, that's just how I live.
Mm.
Sometimes I have doubt like if I should do this or no. Of course it depends what we are talking about, right? Because we have different situations.
Yep.
But I mean like it's in most cases it's worth a try. Definitely. It's worth a try because one decision can change your life.
Yeah, we actually were talking
Yes,
about it. And my
yes,
advice also has to do something with our previous dialogue. Please take a sip of water if you want to. And
yeah,
so, what I wanted to say is that from our previous dialogue is don't be harsh on yourself because it's your first time living. It might be, if you're 18, it's your first year of trying to be an adult, basically. Because, I was so harsh on myself. I literally made myself to a point that I hated everything that I had. I was so downgrading myself that, oh my god, I don't speak the language, I'm so bad, I'm so useless, others are getting driver license, I don't even want to drive a car, but I was even thinking about it, to some point. And just let yourself be, let yourself try, let yourself make mistakes, because you're gonna make bunch of them in a foreign country. And especially when you're young, it's even perfect to make mistakes as a young person. So you can grow faster, you can become better faster. That's it.
exactly. You don't have to underestimate yourself. You just do what you want and not what people tell you. Because I think it's just also we've talked about that like 1 hour ago or something. Like also our how to say this, like where are we from? It also has a big impact on us because in our countries, if you are 20, you have to achieve a
Good
lot of
topic.
things and you don't have to. It's totally fine to have a gap year if you don't know what to do. It's totally fine being 25 and still not being married. It's totally fine if you are 80 and you don't have your 1 million euros. That's
Exactly.
totally fine. I mean, yes,
Exactly.
some people can achieve a lot in their 20s, and if you are not having that what they have, it's fine. It's
Mm-hmm.
your life. You don't have to be mad at yourself,
Mm-hmm.
or like, as long as you're not giving up. I mean, you can look at someone and be like, oh my god, he has $1 million, and you have a goal and you're trying to reach it. That's totally fine. But if you think like, oh my god, he has $1 million, he's such an asshole, I hate him so much, and you do nothing, this is really bad. Then you have to change something, because jealousy is not a thing.
Jealousy is a
No,
disease,
no, no,
honey.
no, no, no,
Remember that, honey.
no, no, no. You gotta think like, oh my god, like, he has so much. I want it exactly the same. I
Mm-hmm.
need to do something. I need to try something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I will. Oh my god, this is the picture I didn't. Oh my
Yes.
god, I this is a postcard I brought from my home country. Oh my
I have it on my
god.
wall, and she just noticed
Yeah.
it. But she's been here like already before, but she
I
just
don't know.
noticed.
I just, oh my god, this
I
is
even
so
have your
sweet.
letter there, girl.
My letter?
Yeah, near with our picture.
Oh my god, this is so
Yeah.
nice.
Yup, yup, yup.
Wow, I love it.
So where were we? Yeah, she just brought out good thing because what we have noticed is difference between our mentality with European people and from people from post-Soviet Union countries. And at my household, it was like, you're 16, you have to be able to cook, you have to be able to do that to be a good wife. Basically, every Kazakh parent tries to raise their girl children as a future wife, not as a human being, not as a young lady who's gonna achieve everything she wants in life, but to be a perfect wife. And that's what I thought I would not face with, because I thought my surrounding is different, but I got into that situation. I'm literally 20 now, and society in Kazakhstan, when I was visiting in April, I saw a lot of my relatives, and one of the first questions after when I will graduate, it was it was that, uh, how did I lose weight? Okay, okay, I'm gonna tell every single. Okay, the last question was when I will marry. Yep. And I didn't like it at all. And I think that's now our life purposes. And and European people are raised to be okay. They realize that they have their own timings and they don't have to rush. They don't have to be competitive with their friends, with their surrounding. And they do realize that. And they don't blame themselves. They literally try to enjoy everything out of it. And that's what we cannot do,
Yeah.
specifically me.
Yeah, they just do what they want and not what people and society want them to do. Because,
Mm-hmm.
for example, in our countries, you have to go to university. Why? Well, usually, like, a big amount of students go to university not because they really want to go to university, but just to get this piece of paper, which is called diploma.
Yeah.
Just because, why do they need? Just because society tells them, or parents want them to have a bachelor or master degree, even though they already have work, they already get like really good money, but they still go to university just because to get this piece of paper.
Do you think
And
education is necessary?
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about university education,
Mm-hmm.
but education at all. Of course, we need that, but it depends what you do. Like, if you want to be a doctor, then you
Mm-hmm.
definitely have to go to university, because like that makes
So you
sense.
mean to our viewers that pressure about going to get to university, not about trying to get know your field where you want to be, right?
I mean, the thing is that we go, like in my country, usually you go to university when you're 16, 17, 18.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, but how can I decide what I want to do whole my life when I'm 17 years old? That's why it's so nice to have a gap year or something to try in
Yeah,
different fields. But Europeans, they finish school at 20, 21.
yeah,
They are more mature than we. That's why you
yeah.
just, you don't know what to do, where to go, so you just randomly choose any.
Major.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly, just because you have to, and your parents will not understand that you want to
Mm-hmm.
go get a gap year. So that sucks. That's why we have a lot of people who has one degree, but they have completely another profession, and they never liked what they studied. This is the problem. So, yeah, I mean, just do what you want. I mean, yeah, it's easy to say do what you want, especially when you live with parents and you like um how do I say this? You depend on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you kind of have to listen to them. But yeah, shout out to everyone. We all been there. You
Yeah.
will, you will, you will be okay one day.
One of my favorite questions is, did you had a problem with being at your own, like all by yourself, with loneliness? For me, it was one of crazy things that I had to go through because I have to everywhere mention my family. Shout out to my homies. I love y'all. And yeah, I want peace on the world. So, uh, I have a loud family of 6 people, included me, and it's not maybe too much, but yeah, that's pretty good. As you know, everyone in my family except me is really loud and really bright human beings, and yeah,
You
I
were also loud. Just
yeah,
saying.
there
Who
there
said
is
that?
there is a thing that she was when she was visiting my family and my home country. She was so shocked by we don't close doors. Microphone. Okay, there
I
is
mean,
nothing to say.
I mean,
Microphone.
I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to describe. I mean, it's not that they don't close the door. They do close the door,
Sometimes.
but they don't care that the door is closed.
On good days, we do close it or unlock. Uh,
Like, it's
uh,
just, it's just
yeah, it's about controlling your members 24/7. And whenever I had to lock my door to study or to focus to log in, that was a huge problem, and that was always driving me crazy. I never felt that I'm saved. I never knew who am I actually till I moved out. That was crazy to me. My first month is in Germany was blowing my mind because I was feeling like I'm going insane. Am I schizophrenic? Because I get to hear a lot of thoughts of mine which I never had idea about, and I'm like, oh my god, what's happening to me? What's happening to me? But I just realized that I never had opportunity before to get to know who am I. And I really had to get used to be okay with my own company. And there was a time of escapism where I used to spend so much time with people, no matter close friends, no matter just, people that I met. I used to not a single day spend with by myself, like other
crazy.
friends, then the next day another friend, and yeah, that was really crazy. I couldn't do it now, but that's what was it.
Yeah, this is crazy. That
Mm-hmm.
that I don't know. I'm not that socially active as Bella. I definitely need more
Mm-hmm.
time to be alone. I enjoy being on my own, not forever, of course, but I also want to have this time with my thoughts, just to think what am I doing? What should I do and stuff. And if I would be with someone 24/7,
You would go crazy.
no, no, I just can't be fake.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, my face would have definitely
Subtitles.
subtitles, and the person would understand like, oh my god, it's not going well. I guess she's mad at me or something. And it's not because the person is bad. I just need some time with me. So yeah,
Mm, okay. Do you see yourself in the future here? Like in 5 years, let's say.
I mean in Berlin.
Not specifically in Berlin, in Germany.
Ooh, ooh.
Ooh.
I don't know, girls. I don't know, boys. I have literally no idea because life is really very unexpected.
Mm.
You wake up one day, you see the news, and you be like, shit, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. I gotta change my whole life right now. So I would like to stay here. I'm not planning to move, but we will see. We all know what's going on right now in 2025. It's so crazy,
Mm-hmm.
and you never know. I mean, we will never know what no, we will know what will happen. But I mean, we don't know what will happen. But some people above, they definitely know what will be happening. And if you know, comment down, please let us know so we can plan our life. But I mean, I'm just like I learned how to go with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you definitely, yeah, of course, you have to have a like a backup plan to understand what you can do in that situation. But I would prefer to solve a problem when I already have this problem, and not just like think every day, oh, it might happen in the
Mm-hmm.
future. Because if I will think about it, it will eat me inside, and
Oh,
that's what I don't want. Because if it might happen, then maybe if it might not happen, right? We don't know.
exactly.
That's why it depends on the of course, it depends on the situation, it depends on the problem, but in most cases,
Нормально. Что ты хотела сказать?
um, there is a saying. I'm trying to remember this saying. А, решать проблемы по мере поступления.
Yeah, solving problems by its doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep, yep, yep.
Yep.
Hey, stop. So, I have another question. That was loud. I'm
Jesus,
sorry.
girl.
What?
Go.
Outside? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? So, like, there's a few left. So stay safe.
Okay.
And do you feel safe in this country as a woman?
Yes.
Period. Me
Yes.
too. Me
Yes. And
too.
I love that I didn't even hesitate. Yeah.
Yep. I haven't felt safe in last neighborhood I was living in, but in generally in this country, in Europe, in Germany, I do feel safe. I do feel so much better. I can wear whatever I want. Even, of course, I will get a lot of eyes on me and maybe some disgusting comments, right? Which I was not
I would be the
asking.
one who will give this disgusting comment.
Oof. But yeah, it's so much better in here.
Yeah.
Um,
Agree.
do you have anything else to say?
Do I have anything to say?
Yeah,
Um,
maybe to young people who is thinking about visiting Germany or moving. Don't do it.
stay home.
Stay safe. Microphone.
I'm thinking.
Okay, girl. Okay, sorry.
I can't produce my
Sorry.
thoughts. I need to process things, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
мы сначала думаем, потом говорим.
Mhm.
Because if it will be
Poo, poo, poo.
okay, будет плохо.
yeah.
Uh, so,
Girl, you don't have to answer if you don't want to.
I'm just so tired. You can
It's
imagine.
okay.
Um, because it's already
Yeah, we're finishing
the way we were
now.
talking for 40 minutes straight.
No, no, no,
220.
girl, no.
220. 220. We started at 140.
Okay, y'all. I think it's all for today. And thank you for being with us. That was Bella Engraf and say your name.
Olha.
And I want to thank Ola for being in here, and we will invite you
What kind of
again.
have you seen that? What kind of взгляд she did? She was
Right?
like
No, girl, no, 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 no. We're finishing. We're over.
dirty. Of course
Hey,
we're fit.
don't say
Close the
that.
camera.
Don't say that.